Welcome back. If you're just joining us, this is Africa 360. Today, we're talking to the outgoing SADC Executive Secretary, Dr. Tomaz Salomão. Zimbabwe has been one of his biggest concerns these past few years. So I asked him about SADC's role with regards to the political situation in Zimbabwe and the ongoing crisis in Madagascar. And this is how our conversation went. One of the outstanding issues around change, around governance, around economic decline has been this issue of Zimbabwe. And it's been one that has brought in a confluence of a number of themes, that of electoral challenges, that of violence in politics, that of leadership, and indeed that of compromise. Just take us through that. In your view, that must have been one of the most difficult things to have dealt with. How have you found that?
Yes, but at the same time, I think that it's gratifying to notice that Zimbabweans themselves understood that the only way to attain to the challenges and the difficulties that they are facing is to ensure that they take full responsibility.
But here's the thing, sir. You know, we spoke about some of the generations of leadership in SADC.
Yes.
From the liberation period, first generation. Yes. A lot of them have either sadly passed on. A lot of them have stepped down from office. But one man seems to be the last man standing, President Mugabe.
Yes.
How is your relationship with President Mugabe?
I think that the major concern for President Mugabe today is what kind of legacy he will leave behind. You see? And I hope and I strongly believe that as a leader, as a person that I know and I learned, my relationship with President Mugabe started in Mozambique. Not now. During the time that he was fighting for the liberation of Zimbabwe. That's when I learned. I was introduced to President Mugabe by the late President Samora Machel.
Yes.
So I strongly believe that he wants to leave a legacy of a country that went through a very painful process. But at one point, they realized and understood that let's put our difference aside and let's work towards a common goal.
You say, sir, that you know President Mugabe very well. So do many of the leaders in SADC.
Yes.
And a lot of us also view him as this icon of the liberation struggle. But it is people like you who seemingly have failed to convince the president that maybe it is high time that he steps down from power, allows for renewal, allows for others with new ideas to come in. Why is that? Why have you guys failed?
Well, we can accept that we failed, but you have to understand that it's not Salomão, it's not SADC who decide to elect a leader.
Yes, but surely, having realized the situation where we're in now, where through your good offices you were to institute a global political agreement, a government of national unity, after yet another contested, controversial election in 2008.
Correct. I agree.
It became incumbent on leaders like you to talk to President Mugabe, to say, what about the future? What about the legacy? How about others taking over?
My friend, we are doing. It's a tall order, but we are doing. And I remember that during my last conversation, our last conversation, Minister Member from Tanzania and myself, when we met President Mugabe, we touched on his legacy.
Yeah.
Yes. So to say that, yes, we are doing. And I repeat that what the region and is a tall order for the SADC region. The ultimate responsibility, it is on the hands of the Zimbabweans themselves. We are doing our part.
This time around, display something different. Those are the words from the Executive Secretary of the Southern African Development Community when it comes to Zimbabwe. Do join us after the break as we continue our conversation with Dr. Tomaz Salomão, only on Africa 360.
Mark Ravalomanana will return to Madagascar.